You know that moment when a teenager gets their first taste of real financial freedom? Maybe it is the first paycheck from a part-time job or the first time they want to buy something online without borrowing a parent's card. But here's the twist most families discover too late. Getting a teen checking account sounds simple, but there are hidden rules, age restrictions, and bank requirements that can lock you out if you do not know them. And there is one mistake many parents make that can cause a bank to freeze the account without warning. We are going to break all of this down step by step. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to get a teen checking account in the easiest way possible and how to avoid the mistakes most beginners never see coming. Number 1. Why teens need a checking account today. A teen checking account is more than a place to store money. It's a training ground for real-life money habits. Teenagers learn how to manage income from part-time jobs, control spending, transfer money safely, and avoid the dangerous trap of relying on cash apps without understanding fees. Research shows that young adults who learn banking skills early are far more likely to save consistently later. For example, a 14-year-old who starts tracking their spending on a teen debit card often enters adulthood with stronger budgeting habits than someone who waits until age 18. And in an economy where most payments are digital, early banking skills can make life much easier. Number 2. Who can get a teen checking account? Most banks allow accounts for teens between 13 and 17 years old. But here's what many people forget. A teen cannot open a checking account alone. A parent or legal guardian must open it jointly. So if a 15-year-old wants an account, the parent signs as the co-owner and both people manage the account together. Some banks allow earlier access through custodial accounts, but a standard teen checking account usually requires the teen to be at least 13. For example, if Alex is 16 and wants a debit card to receive money from his weekend lawn mowing jobs, his mom signs with him, and they both get account access. Number 3. What banks offer teen checking accounts? Almost every major bank in America offers some version of a teen account, but they're not equal to each other. Some banks offer great features like no monthly fees, real-time spending alerts, and built-in budgeting tools. Others charge sneaky overdraft fees or require high minimum balances. For example, Chase offers a teen checking account linked to a parent's account with spending limits. Capital One offers teen accounts with no monthly fees and automatic savings tools. Local credit unions sometimes offer better perks, like free financial classes for teens. Choosing the right bank is the most important early step. Number 4. What you need before you apply.
To open a teen checking account, the bank will ask for identification and proof of connection between the parent and the teenager. Here is what you usually need. 1. A government ID for the parent, such as a driver's license or state ID. 2. A school ID or birth certificate for the teen. 3. A social security number for both people. 4. A home address. Here is an example. If Maya is 14 and her dad wants to open an account for her, he brings his driver's license, her school ID, and both of their social security numbers. If one document is missing, the bank delays the application and sometimes requires a second visit, so gathering everything early avoids frustration. Number 5. How to choose the best teen checking account. Selecting the right account can save a family hundreds of dollars per year. Here's what to look for. No monthly fees, no minimum balance, free debit card, parental controls like spending limits, automatic savings tools, and strong mobile banking features. For example, some banks let parents lock the teen's debit card instantly if it is lost. Others send a notification every time the teen spends money. This gives teens freedom and parents peace of mind. Many families choose accounts that offer financial education inside the bank app, such as money tips, quizzes, and budgeting charts. These small features make a big difference. Number 6. Step-by-step process to open a teen checking account. The process is surprisingly quick when you know each step. Step 1. Choose the bank. Step 2. Gather required documents. Step 3. Visit the bank branch or apply online. Step 4. Fill out the joint application. Step 5. Wait for identity verification. Step 6. Receive the debit card in the mail. Step 7. Activate the debit card and set up the app. For example, if Jordan and his mom choose a Capital One teen account, they can apply online in about 10 minutes. After submitting their information, the bank verifies the documents and mails Jordan a debit card within a few days. Once he activates it in the app, he can start using it immediately. Number 7. How the parent controls the account. A teen checking account is not just for the teen. Parents have full control. They can see every transaction, pause the debit card, move money in or out, and set limits. This protects teens from overspending, scams, and mistakes. For example, if a teen tries to buy a video game for $50 but only has $40 in the account, the parent can choose whether to allow or block overdraft. Most banks recommend blocking overdraft for teens so they do not fall into debt. Another example, if the teen loses their card at school, the parent can freeze it instantly from their phone. Number 8. What teens can do with their checking account.
A teen checking account opens up real financial independence. Teens can receive paychecks from part-time jobs through direct deposit. They can transfer money to friends safely without using risky cash apps. They can buy things online using their own debit card. They can build a habit of checking balances and budgeting. For example, a teen who earns $50 from babysitting each weekend can learn to divide it into spending, savings, and goals. If they want new headphones costing $80, they can track their savings until they reach that amount. This teaches delayed gratification, a powerful financial skill shown in research to improve long-term money success. Number 9. How much money should teens keep in the account? There is no perfect number, but here is a simple beginner-friendly guideline. Keep enough for weekly expenses and keep the rest in savings. For example, if a teen usually spends $20 per week on snacks or small purchases, then keeping $50 to $100 in the checking account is usually enough. The rest can go into a connected savings account. This teaches teens how to separate daily spending money from long-term goals. Parents can also set alerts to notify when the balance drops below a certain amount, so the teen learns to refill it early. Number 10. The biggest mistakes teens make with checking accounts. Mistake 1. Not checking their balance regularly. Mistake 2. Sharing the debit card number with friends. Mistake 3. Falling for online scams that ask for card information. Mistake 4. Spending more money than they actually have. Example. Many teens try to sign up for free online trials using their debit cards and forget to cancel the subscription, causing surprise charges. Another example, some teens give their card to a friend to grab snacks, but the friend accidentally spends more than expected. Teaching teens to protect their card, track their money, and review transactions helps avoid these problems. Number 11. What happens when the teen turns 18? A teen checking account eventually grows into a regular adult account. When the teen reaches 18, most banks convert the account automatically. The parent is removed from control unless both people agree to stay connected. This is an excellent moment to teach the teen about budgeting, saving, and credit. For example, at 18, a teen might open a beginner-friendly credit card with a small limit. Having a checking account already makes the whole process easier because they already understand how digital money works. Number 12. Online banks versus local banks versus credit unions. Online banks often offer no fees, great apps, and fast transfers. Local banks offer in-person support and instant card replacements. Credit unions often have low fees and free education programs. Which one is best? It depends on the family's needs. For example, if a teen loses their card often, a local bank that prints replacement cards instantly may be the best option. But if the family wants a teen to learn online banking skills, an online bank with powerful financial tools may be better. And if the family wants the lowest fees possible, credit unions often win. Number 13. How teens can build good money habits early. A teen checking account is also a habit-building tool. Parents can set weekly allowance transfers and teach teens how to divide income into categories. For example, a teen who earns $40 per week can split it into $10 for fun, $20 for savings, and $10 for goals. Another strong habit is checking the account every morning before school. The teen learns awareness, discipline, and responsibility. Studies show that young adults who budget early are far more likely to avoid debt later. Number 14. Safety tips every teen must know. A checking account is powerful, but it comes with responsibilities. Never share your PIN, never enter card details on random websites,
Never fall for messages claiming you won a prize. For example, scammers often send fake messages that look like bank alerts, asking for card information. Teens should learn to ignore these messages and tell their parent immediately. They should also know how to lock their card instantly in the app. With these safety skills, teens stay protected from fraud. Number 15. The secret benefit most parents overlook. Here's something most families never think about. A teen checking account can help build confidence. When a teen manages their own money, even small amounts, it builds trust between the parent and the teen. It teaches responsibility. It teaches choices. Teenagers start thinking about the future earlier. Example, a teen with a checking account might start saving for a first car, college expenses, or their first laptop. This sparks long-term thinking that many adults never learn until much later. Number 16. How direct deposit works for teens. A huge benefit of having a teen checking account is how easy it becomes to receive money from part-time jobs. Many employers today use direct deposit, meaning the teen's paycheck goes straight into the account automatically. This teaches teens the flow of real income without needing to pick up paper checks. For example, if a teen works at a fast food restaurant earning $12 per hour and earns $120 for the weekend shift, that money appears in their checking account on payday. Teens learn the habit of checking when the deposit arrives, confirming the amount, and understanding pay cycles. This builds confidence and financial awareness early.
Number 17. How teens can use mobile banking safely. Mobile banking apps are powerful tools, especially for beginners, but teens must learn how to use them safely. Teens can check balances, set savings goals, categorize spending, and receive alerts every time money enters or leaves the account. But safety matters. For example, a teen should never log into their bank app while connected to public Wi-Fi, such as in a coffee shop, because hackers can steal data. They should also enable two-factor authentication. These small habits protect the account and teach digital responsibility. Number 18. How teens can build an emergency fund early. A teen checking account can also support the habit of saving for unexpected situations. Building an emergency fund early reduces stress and teaches long-term planning. For example, a teen who earns money from babysitting can decide to save $2 from every $10 they earn. If they do this consistently, they might build a $100 safety fund within a few months. This teaches discipline, patience, and resilience. And when an unexpected school expense appears, the teen learns that planning ahead pays off. Number 19. How to teach teens to read bank statements. A bank statement may look confusing, but learning to read it early prevents mistakes later. Teens learn how to track income, check spending patterns, and confirm that no unauthorized charges occurred. For example, if a teen sees a $5 charge from a website they do not remember visiting, it becomes a good teaching moment. Parents can show how to dispute suspicious transactions and why checking statements monthly is essential. This teaches financial awareness and reduces the risk of fraud. Number 20. How teens can set short-term money goals. Goal setting transforms a checking account from a simple tool into a motivational system. Teens can choose goals like saving for new shoes, a video game, a birthday gift for a friend, or even contributing to a future car savings fund. For example, if a teen wants headphones that cost $80, they can break the goal into 4 small milestones, saving $20 each week. Watching their account grow builds excitement and reinforces good habits. Goals help teens understand the value of patience and progress. Number 21. Teaching teens the difference between checking and savings. Many beginners think all bank accounts work the same, but helping teens understand the difference is crucial. A checking account is for spending. A savings account is for storing money long-term. For example, if a teen earns $50 this week, they might place $10 in savings and keep $40 in checking for everyday use. Understanding this difference builds structure and prevents teens from emptying their account too quickly. It also prepares them for managing multiple accounts as adults.
Number 22. Teaching teens about fees before they happen. Some banks charge fees for overdrafts, out-of-network ATM use, or replacement debit cards. Teens who do not understand these fees often get surprised. Teaching fees early removes the fear. For example, if a teen uses a random ATM in a gas station, they might be charged $3 from the ATM and $3 from the bank. Helping teens look for fee-free ATMs saves money and prevents frustration. Understanding fees teaches responsibility and smart decision-making. Number 23. How teens can earn money to practice using their account. A checking account becomes more meaningful when teens have real money flowing through it. Teens can earn money through tasks like mowing lawns, babysitting, walking dogs, tutoring younger kids, or selling crafts online with parental supervision. For example, a teen who earns $15 from babysitting every Friday can practice depositing money, tracking income, and planning spending. This builds confidence and gives the checking account a purpose beyond storing allowance. Number 24. Why having a teen checking account helps with future credit. While a teen checking account does not build credit by itself, it builds the habits needed to manage credit later. Teens who learn how to track spending and avoid overdrafts develop discipline that makes them better credit users in adulthood. For example, when an 18-year-old opens their first beginner-friendly credit card with a small limit, they already know how to manage money digitally, check balances, and make payments on time. This leads to a stronger credit history later in life. Number 25. How teens learn financial independence through small mistakes. A checking account gives teens a safe place to fail. Small mistakes are powerful lessons. For example, if a teen spends too quickly and has no money left for the weekend, they feel the consequences immediately, but safely. This teaches self-control and helps develop better habits. Parents can guide teens through these moments, explaining how planning ahead prevents stress. These mini lessons shape stronger long-term behavior. Number 26. Why teen checking accounts reduce parent and teen conflicts. Money misunderstandings are one of the biggest causes of parent and teen arguments. A teen checking account creates transparency and structure. For example, instead of a teen constantly asking a parent for cash, the parent can transfer a weekly allowance directly into the account. The teen manages it. They decide how to spend it. They learn the consequences. This reduces stress and builds trust. Both sides understand expectations clearly. Number 27. How teens can practice real budgeting in a simple way.
Budgeting sounds complicated, but for teens, it can be incredibly simple. A teen checking account allows them to divide money into categories directly inside the banking app. For example, a teen can create separate sections like food, clothing, fun, and savings. If they start with $50, they might assign $20 to fun, $10 to food, and $20 to savings. Seeing their categories shrink or grow creates a visual connection that makes budgeting natural rather than boring. And here is the real question that trips up most families. What if a teen has no ID, no job, or no prior banking experience? Should they still open an account? Absolutely. Because learning early turns money from something confusing into something empowering. Every teen deserves a simple path to financial freedom, and a checking account is one of the easiest first steps. So now I want to know, what age do you think is the right age for a teen to start managing their own money?